Guys, today I have for you something amazing. Cheat code build. Scrap it, sorry for that. I have for you something even better than that. Hybrid dilemma setup with skill damage. Hold my beer, it gets even more crazier than that because we have some crazy talent combination on our setup which makes no sense as usual, but eventually you're gonna annihilate any legendary room in a couple seconds. The one and only Uncle Butcher in the building. I hope you're doing great, and if you're new here, hey bastard, welcome to the family. Hit that like, smash that support, leave a hateful comment. It truly depends on your preference, you know how the system works. Long story short guys, I'm using Bloodsucker and Intimidate synergy here. Bloodsucker is really dope talent because if you didn't know, actually by last kill you will not get 10 or 12% armor back. It depends if you're using normal or perfect Bloodsucker talent, but 100% with last kill. So you are stacking Bloodsucker and with each kill you're getting more and more armor, 10, 20%, 30% and so on. You got the idea. And you can use the map name at shotgun and preservation talent that will work with your skills as well. Pure nastiness. But before we are getting to the best parts, quick word from the sponsor Thieving.net. If you don't have enough time or good teammates but you still want to have all the best items in your game, then Thieving.net is set for you. They have absolutely amazing team of consoles. They will complete your orders super quick. Everything happens through account sharing. This service has been working for many years. They have tons of customer reviews. You can check everything by yourself, but now with my promo code RBDIV you will have 15% discount on all services. It's an amazing deal, especially when right now they have some crazy sales. If you have any questions, simply drop comment down below or contact the operator and he will tell everything you should know. But now let's get back to my dilemma setup. This build works in solo and in team play, doesn't matter. In solo it works really well because you have skills which will take away attention from you. You can mark your enemies with dilemma setup and deal nasty damage. I'm using for this reason Bullet King exotic LMG because I have no reload. With LMGs, I mean, this weapon type received couple nerfs and right now it's painful to use those guns in PvP and PvE. Maybe Pestilence is decent, but other than that, Jesus Christ, I remember times when MG5 was like a meta. Do you remember those times, Agent? When balance was a thing. Anyways, Bullet King unfortunately is no exception and it's underpowered. Why I'm using here? Because there is no reload whatsoever, and that means that we are increasing our DPS, we are not losing any time. I can mark my enemies, Bullet King will provide me with extra crit damage, so overall I can live with this weapon and I'm getting something out of this gun. And it's pretty easy to get, actually do some runs. I think it drops at Tom's mission at New York and you will get it. For specialization we will use Technician guys, and in general if you want to be updated all the best PvE, PvP builds, hey, you know where you have to be. Click that like, smash that sub, don't be like these legendary dudes laying on the ground doing nothing. Come on man, you're better than that. Anyway, for specialization we are using Technician specialization just to get that one extra skill tier that will allow us to use one more offensive core attribute or armor core attribute. It depends what you want or how you want to run your setup. Linked laser pointer attachment, sometimes it's really handy to mark your enemies and see them through the walls. You can adjust your play style accordingly, and on top of that, disrupt grenades, skill damage, really must have specialization. For the weapons I'm using Name Shotgun, the mob with preservation talent. The mob already is going with armor on kill attribute, and preservation is boosting this attribute even further, and my skills will do all the dirty work actually in this setup. So preservation sometimes can be really handy and actually kinda clutch. You need one kill and boom, maybe you're gonna kill some drone or healing station and you can get your armor back. In terms of my numbers, even with the shotgun I'm sitting at 45% crit chance, and I could switch some mods here and get even higher crit chance, maybe even 50%. But with LMG Bullet King the situation is completely different. We have a lot more crit damage, we have crit chance, and we can effectively apply marks on our legendary enemies, and it's barbecue chicken time, baby. Look at this, bellissimo, so delicious. I could watch to these highlights all day long, baby. Bullet King, like I said, has no reload whatsoever, so that means that we can spam our dilemma set of non-stop mark our enemies, and that's the reason why everything works really together. By damaging one enemy, Bullet King by far is not worth your time or effort. But with Dilemma, when you can basically damage 3 enemies at the same time, if you're not using backpack, that's different story actually. Now you can use Bullet King, baby. For the pistol, I'm using Named Pistol with Insync, really nice synergy and extra skill tier. You could use maybe Future Perfection for overcharge reasons, but I think Insync would be better option here. And don't forget, if you will play with legendary difficulty and with some directives, most likely you will be short on ammo, so pistol will be really nice option to use with Insync talent, and in general most likely you're gonna use pistol. So sometimes you will be short on ammo, and with directives that's gonna happen, baby. You will play with pistol, and that extra skill tier again will allow you to use one more offensive core attribute or one more armor core attribute, so you can basically do some crazy shit with this setup. And in terms of my build, out of the box, baby, fresh. I'm not making the same shit as everybody else is doing. I have Dilemma setup with skill tiers as core attribute, as core tiers, and as my second tier attributes I'm using crit damage for damage reasons, obvious. But skill tiers will boost my skill damage, such as drones and striker, artillery. You got the point. All damage skills will receive boost from your skill tiers. For chest piece, well, I'm using Intimidate, and for heroic difficulty Intimidate works really well, and in solo mode, because Bloodsucker will be stacked, and the synergy here, well, is really dope, because now Intimidate talent received nerf. You have to stack it, and Dilemma helps us to stack Intimidate much quicker. But for legendary difficulty in team play, I would recommend you to use Overwatch. You are getting best parts from both worlds, skill damage and weapon damage, and you are boosting your teammates as well. So definitely use Overwatch in team play. Sometimes in legendary difficulty, just like with Memento Backpack, you can struggle to get those kills. That last shot could be not yours. You maybe could take 99% health of your enemy, and that last hit will be from your teammate, and boom, you are losing armor, you are not that effective. So sometimes, yeah, it's not cool. For solo runs, Intimidate for heroic difficulty, it works beautifully well. You are stacking armor, Intimidate in close range is kicking ass, pure barbecue chicken setup. But for legendary difficulty, Overwatch would be better option. Unfortunately, I didn't found Cheshka with Overwatch. It's really tricky to find Cheshka with skill damage and crit chance, or crit damage as second attribute. Yeah, I will definitely look for the chess piece, but if you have it, you are... I'm so jealous, man. Cheshka, really nice with Overwatch. For backpack, Wyvern for skill damage reasons, and Bloodsucker. At this point, you know how Bloodsucker works. Knee pads, Dilemma, skill tier, crit damage. Gloves, the same story. For skills, I'm using drone, striker drone, and of course, assault turret. Butcher drops the mic. Stay safe, love you all, and remember to tell your loved ones that they're fucking amazing. Bye.